What's going on, guys? JayeDeBlack here. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about a very weird story. I'm gonna link everything in the description, boss. So y'all go check it out. Had to dust off the website so I could put some of the stuff over there. I want to talk about Chad Johnson being inserted into some beef that a woman by the name of Summer Bunny has with her baby father, who is an NFL player by the name of CJ Gardner Johnson. CJ Gardner Johnson is defensive back. He recently got injured right after signing a 1-year deal. He's currently with the Buffalo Bills. Now, Summer decided to take time out of her day. This was actually a story from a couple of days ago. But she took some time to basically mock him and put out messages about him harassing men that she deals with for dealing with her. Now, I can't excuse that behavior. I saw the messages. Listen, but y'all gotta understand something. A lot of these dudes are screwing their baby mamas. This is why I tell y'all there's really no point in dating single mothers, because they're still dealing with their baby father. He's still in the picture. Oh, he's still in the picture. And obviously CJ is still in the picture because according to her, she showed the messages that he's actually going off on men who she's dealing with, which is weirdo behavior. I'm sorry, it's weirdo behavior. If you're not with her, then you don't need to be going at no dudes over her. That's weak simp behavior. And these males be doing it. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because she decided to bring Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson into it, which is another weirdo move. It was a weird move for her to bring him into this because Chad has nothing to do with this. But she decided to show some DMs of Chad messaging her. Now I'm going to show y'all this. Now this was posted via Wags Unfiltered. Let me show y'all this. That is Chad there, as you can see. As you can see, the messages there. It says, "You still married, twin?" And she responded by saying, "LOL, married to who? The real question is, are you still married, twin? And what you doing up? LOL." It says, "What's your number? I'll text to finish our arguments." She said, "Haha, yeah, I don't want to argue." Well, she says she don't want to argue because she wants to be a good girl for him, right? And she posted this to prove that somebody wants her. And this is a video clip of a show that Chad's ex, Evelyn Lozado, was on when she got into it with this woman, and she screamed out how Chad wanted her. Right? Again, this is very weird. Why would you bring Chad into it? You know what I'm saying? Because let me show y'all this message as well. Because this is when CJ decided to go at a guy in looks like, I don't know, his DMs or text messages. He wants to have a one-on-one with the guy that she's talking to. This is why I tell y'all, man, there is no point in dating single mothers because they're always dealing with their exes. And it's clear that she still deals with CJ even though they are separated, quote unquote. But that's what happens, right? These chicks are playing games. They're dealing with these dudes, and when the dude is dealing with other women, they go to social, because this isn't the first time that she's done this. She's gotten into it with CJ before publicly. She's gotten into it with him. These heifers are never single. They're always still dealing with these guys. But the thing is that when you're having a public airing out of your baby father, why do you add Chad into the situation? This is why I know that a lot of you chicks are dysfunctional. And this is why you don't get along with your baby fathers, because you're too busy trying to show that people like you. You know, he's probably told you that nobody else wants you. You want to prove him wrong. So you bring up Chad out of nowhere, because I'm pretty sure there's other men in your DMs. And if you look at the comments, there are people saying, well, Chad dates whoever likes him. Chad is not even dating black girls at this moment. He's dating an Asian chick currently. You know, he's on foreign timing. He's not interested in chicks, you know what I'm saying? Currently, right? Currently. Not to say he isn't, because he does. But showing him message you in the DMs with no context, right? We really don't know what's going on. We don't know how long they've known each other. I just think that women be looking for validation for some of the wrong things. And this is why, CJ, if he's contacting dudes that she deals with, he's the reason why she is the way she is. You have to cut off your baby mamas and deal with them legally. Don't be going back and sleeping with them, right? Getting their hopes up, and then you don't wife them up. You don't have them at your games. You don't take them on vacations. You're doing that with other women. That's going to piss them off and make them go to social media. Because if you're not dealing with your baby mama in that sense, I don't think these women would be the way that they are. But you dudes are still dealing with them. You're still sleeping with them. And this is why they're out here mocking you, making you look crazy, exposing messages, because you're still sleeping with them. And maybe it's tempting, it's difficult for these athletes to go out here and date new women. So you already got this chick, that you're dealing with. You're attracted to her. She comes to your place, so you go to hers. And then, it happens, but this is why you have to cut them off. Because they think that if they're still sleeping with you, that somehow a relationship's going to come of that, and it just doesn't happen. This is why they get, again, this is my opinion. I have no proof of this. I'm going based off of the behaviors, because this isn't the first time she's aired out CJ. This ain't the first time. She's done it before. You got to ask yourself why. If you're not with him and he's not with you, why are you concerned about what the other is doing? Why is he concerned about the men she deals with? Is she gaslighting him? Probably. I could see a scenario where she's gaslighting him about the men that she's dealing with, and that's why he's contacting those men. This is why it needs to be none of his business. He needs to focus on continuing his NFL career instead of worrying about what your baby mama's doing. Your baby mama's going to be out here screwing other men. You just got to get over it. Just get over it. She's going to be screwing other men. You're not the first man she's dealt with, and you won't be the last. Trying to gatekeep your baby mamas is a stressful job that will either end up with you in prison or elsewhere. You don't need to be doing that. She clearly likes to play games, media games, right? Arguing, posting things. Why even put yourself in that situation? Just move on and focus on your career. Stop worrying about who she's dealing with. Because if you don't want to be with her, be in a relationship with her, why do you care who she's with? Like, seriously, why do you care who she's with? Focus on what you got going on. Now, if it's a situation that is going on with the child, and that could be a situation I could see you being invested in. Why are you invested in who she's dealing with? Unless it's dudes that you're cool with. If it's dudes that you're like best friends with, I can understand. But again, you got to charge it, because she is who she is, and you can't gatekeep her. As much as you dudes want to gatekeep your baby mamas, that is a stupid, useless thing to do. They're going to still get with other dudes, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. And as for Chad has, like, why is Chad being brought into this? Why is Chad, just to show that somebody wants you? Chad hasn't played in the NFL in years. So putting him out there, he's not a current NFL player. Putting him out there to prove that somebody wants you is typical westernized female behavior. And they wonder why no one takes them seriously, because you're so quick to put out messages to try to embarrass somebody, and you embarrass yourself. Overall, move on with your life. There's nothing wrong with moving on. There's nothing wrong with keeping things private unless it has something to do with the child. These are just two grown, big old grown people playing social media games. Because let's be real, if CJ wanted to marry her, she would say yes. But that's not what's going on. CJ wants to have his cake and eat it too. He want to have her with other women on the side, and she don't want that. These women are these liberal women, right? They're so liberal. They hate anything conservative, but they want a monogamous relationship with a football player. How is that even gonna work? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me thoughts, like this video, and share. Make sure y'all check out the stuff in the description box, and I'll see y'all next one.